Hey, what's up there, YouTube? Section 333 here. Doing a quick video here. Getting a lot of, this whole McClelland thing has people flipping out. Um, I guess myself included. I mean, Frogmorton Cellar is one of my favorite blends. Actually, the whole Frogmorton series are amongst some of my favorite blends. I mean, Cellar particularly is amongst my favorite. Balkan Blue is amongst my top five. Balkan Beauty, Syrian Full Balkan, Three Oaks Syrian, Three Oaks. Little housekeeping. Smoking the 2016 Christmas Cheer McClelland, actually, in my Rick Black poker. I believe this one is called the Ruffian. Been neglecting this pipe a little bit. I love this pipe. It's actually one of my favorites. Not a bad looking day out today. I mean, the sun's poking in and out. It's about 49 degrees in the sun. Less than that out of the sun. So got a little box opening. Not really an opening because I got the top on it already. I made a large order through Pipes and Cigars. Probably the single biggest order I ever made. It's mostly Dunhill and McClelland. I already pretty much, I felt like I stocked up on blends that I like. And, I'll be smoking the rest of it. Like, I think Sergeant Savinelli said it the best. I'm going to smoke it like I'm going to the chair. And, the McClelland stuff. But there were some blends by McClelland that I've always wanted to try. And I figured this is the only chance I'm going to have to get them, so I got them. I don't have any tins of the 40th anniversary. I've been noticing people are selling tins on eBay of Frogmorton Cellar for $110 already. And I don't even know if some of the people that are selling this stuff are pipe aficionados or tobacco aficionados at all. And, some of it is, or if they are aficionados, if they even like that blend. But we do live in a free market economy, and if a person is willing to pay that kind of money for a tin of tobacco, then that's what they're willing to pay for it. It's not for me to judge the seller or the buyer. But yep, so I got a nice big order of tobacco. Single largest order I've ever made through with any company, let alone. But like I said, it's mostly Dunhill and McClelland. But I did get 2 tins of this Maltese Falcon. And that's a GLP's blend, which I believe GLP's is put out by Cornell and Deal. That's the thing. I mean, McClelland's closing, but you know what? It's still Cornell and Deal. I'm sure those guys would love to put out the Dunhill, the McClelland blends, but so I guess like for pipes, it's kind of a crappy year. If you think about it, you got McClelland closing, and you have Dunhill shutting down their tobacco production. You know, well, Scandinavian Tobacco will no longer produce the Dunhill blends. You can buy their shirts for $300 though. I got a tin of Meridian. Actually, 2 tins of that. Yeah, here's the second one. I got a second tin of Meridian by GLP's. And the reason I love all of the GLP's blends, I have not. Well, I shouldn't say that. I like all of the ones I have tried, and I really like all of the ones I have tried. So I feel like there's always going to be something out there to try, and we're going to try them. You know, there are a lot of other blends that as much as I love the McClelland blends, there are blends that I like from other manufacturers, and I'm going to smoke those too. You know, I'll just have to smoke more of those than I will of McClelland. I got 4 tins of the Mind Meld. This is the full Latakia pipe tobacco mixture. So that's 3 of them. Yeah, I got like 4 tins of almost everything I bought. And I already have 2 other tins of that. I got more of the. This here is the New Century, which is a classic medium Balkan mixture. Always wanted to try this one. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 tins of that too. Got 4 of those. The contest pipe blend. I did a review on this not too long ago. I really enjoyed this, so I picked up 4 more tins of that as well. So I still have most of the original tin that I cracked and did the review on, but I also have another tin that I bought with that, so I should be good for a while there. With that, I've always wanted to try. Actually, we got a 5th tin of the New Century. I think they were throwing in some stuff too, because I remember only ordering 4. I always wanted to try the Chicagoland Pipe Collectors Club selection. Caramel Rush. I've always wanted to try that. I was told it had a very nice room note. The wife will like it, and it's an aromatic. You know, McClelland's a good pipe company, and you know my theory on aromatics is if you start with good tobacco, even an aromatic can be decent, you know? And so I got 4 tins of that. And then I went Dunhill. 3 Durbars. They are out of my mixture 965, which I figured would happen, although I believe it is still available in bulk. But that was days ago, so probably not anymore. But they still had tins of my mixture BB 1938. This is actually a great blend as well. I actually love this one too. So I got 3 more tins of that. And what I feel is the quintessential English blend, Dunhill's London mixture. I don't believe there is a better English blend than Dunhill's, you know, or more ideal English blend, I should say. There are better English blends. Maybe not. That's one of my favorites. Let me relight this. So, here's the dog. hoping I should be good for a while when it comes to tobacco, particularly the McClelland blends. These were the ones that, like I said, I wanted to try stuff I've always wanted to try. I found new blends that I liked recently, which was the Contest Pipe Tobacco and the Mind Meld. Those are two blends that I recently found that I really enjoyed. So I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of those in hand. Um, I have a lot of other McClelland blends. The 221B series, I have at least 4 tins of each of those. Um, I'm the Frog Morton series, the Craftsberry Frogs Morton series. I have plenty of those on hand as well. So I think I'm going to be good for a while as far as my McClelland stuff goes. And then, you know what? Like I said, you have Cornell and Deal, which is another great American pipe tobacco company that makes very good Virginias, and it's out there. Pipes and Cigars. Russ Ouellette has tons of blends that are just absolutely phenomenal. Uh, I think you're gonna find something. I mean, when you run out of your McClelland blends, you are going to find something. Your favorite blends, maybe you make them only special occasion type things. It is a shame because as Virginias go, my favorite Virginias have all been McClelland. There's no two ways about it for me. My favorite Virginia blends have all been McClellands, with the exception of that Brunello Flake by Savinelli. But, if the quality of the tobacco is not where Mike McNeil wants it, then what can the man do? If he can't get the tobacco he needs, he's gonna go out of business anyway. And you're better off selling your business, moving out of your business, and closing your business, and not taking losses, than taking losses. Producing inferior products, and possibly taking financial losses. I totally get why plus redeeming regulations are coming out. May not be worth it if they have to put a blend on hold. Now you got to spend $50,000 just to apply to the FDA to get the blend back into circulation once the tobacco comes up good. And that's no way for a company to do business. And I don't know whose administration, whether it was the Liberals or the Republicans, who came up with these deeming regulations, but either way, it's affecting the pipe tobacco industry, and it really has. And now we're actually feeling it. And the problem is, McClelland was a huge company as far as in the pipe community, which is a small community, but they were a big company where a lot of people in the pipe community liked a lot of the blends that McClelland made. So people are going to miss them. And then Dunhill was another brand that a lot of people in the pipe community looked forward to. I have a feeling Dunhill will be back. They've been gone before, they've come back before. So I have a feeling Dunhill would be back. Give it time, McClelland, not so sure. Only time will tell with that one, too. But they do make very nice Virginias. This Christmas Cheer. This is definitely one of my all-time favorites for Virginias. And I'm a Latakia guy. I like my Latakias, and I hear a cat off in the distance. It's loud. The dog's going crazy. She hears it too. So we got another snowstorm on Wednesday night into Thursday. A little tired of all this snow. You know what it is? We had those 70-degree days in the second to the last week of February, I'm sorry. So yeah, we had those beautiful days, and now everybody's ready for spring. They're ready for it. You know, I'd rather it just be cold and you not get those nice days, even though I was on vacation those nice days, but I was on vacation home with the flu. But I think everybody would have rather, I know I would have rather just no cold weather, or no warm weather, just bring me the cold weather and then get it over with and bring me spring. You know, but hey, you tempt me with this beautiful day, 70 degrees, and then the next day after that it was like 40 and raining, which even that wasn't so bad. But now you're smacking me in the face with some snow again. You know, we've had 2 nor'easters since. A lot of people responded on my last video that they definitely want me to do other locations, obviously, other than my back stoop. If I get like a GoPro, I might do a video in the pool. I don't know. I don't smoke in the pool. Who knows? But yeah, once the spring comes, I'll do some other locations. I'll do some hikes out in the woods, things like that. Places I can take the pooch with me. You know, she's just not great in the snow because she's so small. If my wife sees this video, I apologize for calling our dog small. She's like, she's not small. And I'm like, no, she's small. And, you know, she's actually a mini. You know, I don't know why dog owners get all in a huff about that. They're like, oh, how dare you call my dog small? Well, then get a bigger dog. You know? Yeah. So, and she's like, oh, my sister's dog is small. No, your sister's dog is what they call a toy. So, so, you know, yeah, but your dog is small. Your sister's dog is very small, you know, so to speak. Actually, it might even be smaller than a toy. I think it's called a teacup Maltese or something like that. Now they're getting better with how they market the dogs, because remember George Carlin used to do the thing on doublespeak, and how, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder used to be called shell-shocked. I'm smoking this stuff way too fast. It's not hot, it's not burning me or anything, but I'm just smoking it way too fast. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, this dog is a mix of a schnauzer and a poodle. Therefore, they call it a schnoodle. And kind of sounds like a confection, like a strudel. But so they call it a schnoodle. Years ago, when I was a kid growing up, that was a mutt. best dog in the world. And she's a great dog. She is. She's awesome. Smart as a whip. You know, she's hardy. She's tough. She's a good hunter, believe it or not, for small game. The mice and squirrels, they're afraid of this yard. Birds, too. She will track them down and get them every time. But, yeah, no, she's a great little dog. And, yeah, but they were mutts when we were kids. Now they give them fancy names and they charge a whole bunch of money for these dogs. The breeders are smart, I'm telling you. Oh, it's a schnoodle. Yeah. Write me a check. Yeah. So, today's going to be a cold one, they say. And it is cold out here. I'd say with the wind chill, you're looking at like 30 degrees with the wind chill here. You're definitely 30 degrees because the wind's blowing on that snow. It's blowing across it. It's still out here. And there is a lot of it out here. A lot of people lost power because it was snow and wind and slush and rain. But it's supposed to get up into the 40s and 50s tomorrow out this way. High 40s, they said. That'd be great. Excuse me. Hopefully it'll melt off the rest of the snow. And it'll be a nice, the weekend may not be nice, but maybe it'll be a nice start to the week. I don't know. Let's see, anything else happen? I bought a new car. I bought a Dodge Challenger RT Plus. It's orange, like the General League, because that was my favorite TV show as a kid growing up. Go figure, right? I thought that was the coolest car in the world. 69 Dodge Charger. You know? 69. It's funny too because the 69 Dodge Charger probably didn't produce the horsepower that that my Jeep Wrangler produces today. In all honesty, if it did, it didn't produce much more. I was thinking of buying the Hellcat, which is the SRT Hellcat, which is a 707 horsepower car, which is still not the fastest car out there today. And I'm just thinking, you know, when I was a kid growing up, I had a Mustang that oh God, I worked my fingers to the bone for that car. And that car didn't get 300 horsepower, and it was considered fast as heck. Yeah, it was like 290 or something like that. And now I have a 485 horsepower car, and that's not considered fast by any means today. You know, there's a 700 horsepower, there's an 840 horsepower car that Dodge makes as well, and other companies, you know, of course, and you're looking at tons of money. But it's so funny how the world changes, you know, and they make a 6-cylinder now that gets 300 horsepower, and they're like, yeah, that's not fast. It's pretty fast. I've seen that car from the back. It's pretty fast. But yeah, you know, I think maybe we'll do some rides in the car over the summer. I'll pop the top on the Jeep. We'll do some rides. You know, I'm thinking of ideas for pipe videos when I'm testing out blends and doing reviews on some of the blends. Definitely want to do some, like I said, other locations from some of the beautiful state parks in the area here on Long Island. And looking forward to doing that, expanding some of the channel content. And we're getting near that 300 subscriber mark, I believe. And of course, I'll have to do another giveaway for 300. And we get to 300, I'll definitely do another giveaway. Probably give away some. Yep, I might give away some McClelland. Actually, for 300 subscribers, you know, I'll definitely give some away for 500. You know, you have to. I mean, that's a lot for a pipe channel. 500 subscribers. 1,000 is wow. You know, 2,000 is and 3,000. Those are almost unheard of for these types of channels. But I love the YouTube pipe community, and I'm glad we always can have good discussions about just about anything out there. And you know, I've been checking out some new channels. Dead Sexy Piper, he's pretty good. There's another fellow out there. Oh, what was his name? Well, I love Law and Smoke, Smooth Piper. But yeah, Dead Sexy Piper, Unicorn Piper, Gently Tamped. He's got a great channel, actually. He puts a lot of production into his channel. A lot of work into it. I totally appreciate that. It's got a nice intro, the whole nine. You know, and he's got a nice take on the whole McClelland incident himself as well. I think she's getting a little cold. Let me end this video. As always, guys, it's a pleasure. And thank you for watching. And thank you for the subs and for the subscriptions. And keep them coming. And, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely, you know, comment, you know, as far as if you have ideas, places, you know, for pipe videos, whether it be in the car, you want me to show more of this new car I got, show more of the Wranglers doing stuff, you know, my books, I can't do a book club like Law and Smoke because one, he's doing it. Two, I get my ideas for books from him. Professor Walker. You know, Matches does the best locations. You know, everywhere he goes is just beautiful. You know, when he does his locations, even if it's just his backyard, he just has so many different places it looks like in his backyard. The Sarge is the comedy guy, you know, and Sarge, you are funny, actually. It's you are a funny guy. I like you. I like your sense of humor, sir. And yeah. So everybody, I hope you have a good, blessed weekend and enjoy yourselves. And have a safe weekend. God bless you. God bless your families. And keep on piping. All right, you know.